Hit the like. Hit the like. I'm D Love. Drop down. Hit the like. Hit the like. Hit the like. Okay. I'm just outside. It's lunchtime, chilling. We're gonna talk about a bunch of random things. Nothing necessarily of importance. I had told y'all that ass whoopings needed to come back in style. That ass whooping on that Montgomery dock was great. However, I grew up during a time and in a place where motherfuckers brawled every single day, baby. Every day. So those people got off lights, okay? Nobody got shot. It was crazy. I saw the guy who got beat up on TikTok. And he was like, man, that old guy could throw some punches. First of all, that man is 65 years old, okay? Grown ass man from the South. You know he worked hard. You know they've been waiting for the moment to slap the shit out of somebody. You know what I'm saying? You know how you be wishing a mofo would? Well, that was I wish a mofo would day. Now, the lady at my job was confused. Hey, Sephora, what up, Bill? The lady at my job said, she was like, when he threw the hat in the air, that was a sign for people to come. I said, no, 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 baby. You got life fucked up. I seen that trick way, way back. I think I was in seventh grade. And one of my homeboys, he got beat up one day, but he was in high school. But what happened, they got off the school bus, and the dude threw the hat. He threw his brush, you know them wave brushes? He threw the wave brush in the air. And when he looked up at the brush, he blackened both of his eyes. That's the trick. I gave a bitch two black eyes one day, too. You got to hit motherfuckers in the middle of the eye. Hit them right here in the nose. That'll blacken both of their eyes. And possibly break their shit. Hey, Adrian Hayes, what up? Okay. You guys to do what you got to do, but that ass whooping was called for, okay? The funniest video I saw, though, was when the white dude jumped in the water. I guess he had had enough of ass spankings. He said, F that, I'm out. So he dove in the water and swam off. Smart move. But they were wrong for putting their hands on that man like that. I'm just hoping, honestly, what I would like to see is everybody get their charges dropped. Shish, Trish, Virgo season. What it do, boo? Hey, Miss Cruiser. It's lunchtime over here, girl. How you doing, babe? Yes, let's go. Virgo season is the reason. Holla. You know what it do. For us to show our asses now, yes. But yeah, so I want everybody to get a free pass on this one. I want the people who got their asses whooped. They need to get a pass. They jumped homeboy, but we gonna give them a pass. We gotta give him a pass because we want the guy who was catching wreck with the folding chair to get a pass. We don't want them to lock him up. Hey, Just Andrea. Hey, Kina. What up, guys? I love you guys. Yeah, we don't want him locked up. The chair guy. We don't want him. But I saw this man come on talking about men shouldn't hit women. If you don't want to get your ass whooped, you need to get out of Dodge, okay? That's why I don't break up fights and shit. Because when you breaking up a fight, you might get your ass whooped too. Nah, nah. Let them scrap till they get tired. Because it was at that point, they asked for it. Oh, we know Leo, Miss Cruiser, but you know how we Virgos do. We monopolize the whole month. Okay, we don't really, For us, it's Virgo Leo season. You know what I'm saying? And then it becomes Virgo season. We respect y'all, but we celebrate with y'all as well. Okay, yes, we do. So what's going on out here on the YouTube streets? Have I seen anything worthy? I heard something about DCF. Who got DCF called on them? I don't know. Hey, V. Lenore, what up, girl? Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you, Boo. Yeah. What's going on out here? Have I been detached a little bit? I've been busy. Okay. Y'all know I've been chilling. Yo, I walked in the gym yesterday. This young dude that works there. He was like, damn, you look happy. You in a good mood. It's that glow. I got the Tracy glow on me, okay? Have y'all seen Tracy? Tracy over there glowing like a motherfucker. Y'all need to go down there and check her out. There's my baby. Hey, tough love. Where you at? Okay. All strong and sexy. With that folding chair. Yes, I've been rolling at the folding chair. What it do, big man? How you doing, sexy? Huh? All my sexy men in the building. Y'all know I loves my mans. Like in the famous words of Funky Dineva. Where my mans is at. Okay. Holla. Aw, shit. You know we have to share the month. We just have to. Okay, even though we don't want to. You know what's weird? I told y'all how Libras be fucking torturing me, right? I don't know why they love me. It's like they're nice to me and then they'll abuse the shit out of me, right? So it's this lady that I just started working with. She loved me. And I was like asking her when her birthday was, you know. And why she told me October 14th, I wanted to say, oh my God, but no. Woo on my people, but y'all get on my goddamn nerves. I think Libras intentionally harass Virgos for some reason. I don't know what that's about. Like, y'all like to provoke a bitch. They do. And I fall for it most of the time. Absolutely. Yes. Oh, so the white guy was saying that, you know, a man shouldn't hit a woman and all of this shit. She got off light with that hair, with that tap with the chair, because at the end of the day, I have seen police officers slam pregnant women to the ground, you know, pick them, all kind of shit. So that male woman thing, no. If you're in the midst of a brawl, the likelihood of you getting your ass whooped is pretty high, right? But I've seen some great brawls in my lifetime. I'm not even gonna lie. See, I used to live up in the high rise, so I could look down and I see all the fights, all the drama, and that's what we did. That's where I come from. It's crazy. Hey, Miss Balance, you Libra gang girl? Are you September or October? Are you early October or late October? I think it's the male Libras though. Really, the male Libras really get up under my damn skin. I don't know why. They provoke the hell out of me, and they think it's funny for some reason. I don't. That's right. Run up, get done up. Fuck around and find out. That's why I told y'all I come from violence. Like, people don't play that shit. That's why I stay in my lane. I know what time it is. I've been in a brawl before. I know what to give, bitch. That's why I told y'all I fist fight. Absolutely. Oh, Miss Balance, that's my son's birthday. 10-10. That's one of my other coworkers too. 10-10. Yes, my number one harasser. He went to the doctor one time when he was little. They was like, "What do you like to do for fun?" He said, "Torture my mom." Right. Get on my goddamn nerves on purpose. Right. Yeah, violence is necessary, but I told y'all when Carly Russell did that shit, all Carly needed was an ass whooping. Whoopings must come back in style. It would curb a lot of the bullshit. Because a lot of shit people do is just stupid. That a simple slap to the face and a strike across your ass would change your attitude, you know? Because now people just do whatever they want. Oh, my boo here? Hey, Tiny Tisa, my baby. Hey. Yeah, people do what they want to do, okay? But if you know you're going to get your ass whooped, you would think twice about doing that, you know? I was telling them, I remember there was this lady that lived in my building. Her name was Manelba, Spanish lady. She used to babysit some of the kids, but she didn't speak no English, y'all. This is in the early 80s, no English. And there was a, what up, uppity, my boo? How you doing? There was a lady who lived down the hall. She had a sister, and her sister was big. Now, mind you, the lady Manelba might have been 4'11". She was a little Kim size, right? But she used to wear this long ponytail down her butt. One braid down her butt. So one day the kids got into some shit. My neighbor's sister, the big bully, came out and she spit on that lady, y'all. That lady took her damn time. What up, foot soldier? What up, Bill? That lady wrapped her damn ponytail around her head. And when I tell y'all she whooped the shit out this lady, I mean, it was just unbelievable because she was so much smaller. But once you grab a bitch by the top of their head, you got it. Just don't let go. But she fucked her up. Completely whooped her ass. Like, I come from a place where you would get your ass whooped. You heard? I mean, these people have rioted and had brawls with the police. I remember there was one on my birthday. I think it was my 13th birthday. Yeah, I think I was turning 13. Oh, they shut that shit down. What? It's people are crazy. But when you bring ass, what they said, you got to bring ass to get ass, honey, and you might not win. That's a fact. Yes. Uppity, what's up with the what's going on with the DCF thing? I don't know if they was talking about you. I've been catching I caught a piece of some shit, but I didn't get what they was talking about. Who got DCF called on them? What's going on? I don't know why motherfuckers on YouTube are obsessed with calling DCF. And these are the same bitches who was talking about Carly Russell was wasting government resources. Why do y'all do that? Why do y'all fuck with people's children's lives like that? I don't understand that. Y'all fucking with people's children. Y'all calling DCF on people based on some shit you've seen online. You don't like what they said online, but meanwhile be motherfuckers living next door to y'all, abusing your children, not feeding them, doing all kind of shit, and y'all would never call on them, but y'all will call on people on goddamn YouTube. Right, Trish? No dragging kids. Hello. That shit is wild. Leave fucking kids out of y'all bullshit. It's just arguing and nonsense and stupid shit. The majority of the shit is ignorant anyway. Pretty much 96% of it is. So leave the kids out of it. Damn. Don't nobody want no DCF approaching they fucking kids. I don't want DCF approaching me. Don't ask me shit. They use CPS as a weapon. It's crazy. Thank you for soldier. That's right. You calling the motherfuckers in your neighborhood who you know for a fact are neglecting their children. Not motherfuckers online. They don't know where I live, but I was sure the fuck out of you too. Okay? It's crazy how they just do that. You're affecting the children. The children don't want to be questioned. I told y'all, when you call the fucking DCF on people, you're calling the police on their children. One wrong answer and the children are removed. It's people like myself who, let's say you discipline your child, they'll remove your fucking kid, but meanwhile it'll be a kid getting raped, the shit beat out of them on the rag, and for some reason, somehow they end up in them same bad situations. They don't remove them. But y'all playing a dangerous game. You want to get back with a bitch, you hate a bitch that much, stop fucking watching her. Stop watching them. Like, who should have had DCF called on them in the police? Queen Op. Now that was a justifiable phone call right there. If I ever seen one, that was it right there. That type of shit. But just because you arguing with a bitch, you don't like a bitch, you don't like what a bitch said, who the fuck are you? Don't watch them. There's a lot of people I don't watch on YouTube. You too, Trish. We'll meet up for our Virgo celebration. We all must come together. It's a whole lot of us too. And we all pop shit when you go down the list. You might be one of the nicer ones. But no. You pop shit too, but you're not as aggressive all the time. We see you too, Trish. Praising Queen Op. They praising Queen Op? Who's what? Hey, Uncle L. But see, that's the ignorance of it all. Anybody praising Queen Op got problems. But I told you, a lot of the motherfuckers on here got problems. A lot of the people on here are Shell. Shell is abused. Shell get our ass whooped. Shell get talked to like a dog. Shell is made to eat dog shit. This is how the people on YouTube, a lot of the people around here like to be treated like shit. Because something is wrong with you. I've been telling y'all that for years. For you to go somewhere and want to be called all kind of disgusting names, something wrong with you, not them. Something's wrong with you. Because who the fuck does that? I don't let people speak to me that way. A motherfucker can't even raise their voice at me out of pocket. What the fuck did you just say? And I'm going to let some bitches get on here and talk shit to me and call me all kind of names to my face? Then I'm a bad because I want to sit on a group with them? What's wrong? What's wrong here? Fuck that. If you can't be in your own presence alone, you really need to be working on that. If you feel the need that you got to go sit around a bunch of fucking mean girls who are stuck in the past, something wrong with you. Because a lot of these bitches are stuck in the past. A lot of these bitches is on here doing shit that just doesn't make sense for grown-ass adult women. They're hypocrites, too. They be talking shit about other people, and meanwhile, your life is on shit. Middle school. I'm going to go as far as to say elementary, because y'all know the kids nowadays are far more advanced. I mean, I don't see it. Even when I was in third grade, I had fucking conflict resolution skills because my mama would beat my ass if I didn't. Hello. My mama taught me how to rationalize very early on in life, okay? Yes, I got spankings. Hey, Letitia, what up, boo? Yes, it's been a long time. I haven't seen you. Long time. I'm glad you're well. I love to see my peoples who I ain't seen in a minute. COVID wiped out a lot of people. I'm telling y'all. Y'all don't even realize. Sometimes you forget. So many of my friends die sometimes, like, and not necessarily from COVID, but just, you know what I mean? And I'll be like, oh my God, that's right, Vinny passed away. You know? Bad passed away. People passing away out here. And it be happening so quickly. It's slowed down now, but you be forgetting. So shout out to all my loved ones who crossed over. Miss you much. Miss you much. But it's important that y'all focus on important things and not dumb bitches. Like, I don't even get it. Like, some of the things that some of these hoes are saying to y'all, I could never allow it. I would never allow it because they're not in a position. Not in a position at all. You got people on here talking about people's teeth and their teeth are fucked up. You begging for money for strangers. You claim you have health insurance, then why not fucking use it? What are you talking about? You got married bitches on here begging. What are you doing? My mama told me back a long time ago in the 70s when I was little, she said, if you got a man, you ain't got no business asking nobody for shit. Facts or not? Because you making your man look bad. You making your man look like he don't hold his shit down. But we are in a generation of motherfucking beggars at this point. And people don't give a shit. No, you can't be talking about people's teeth. You can't be talking about roaches on people's walls when your asses have been homeless, living in the street, living outside, living in backyards and shit. Y'all can't do that. And nobody corrects people. That's part of a big problem. A big part of the problem. People fail to recognize who the fuck they are. They spend so much time talking about other people, avoiding their own life. Fix your shit. Now, y'all remember a few weeks I was out here like 2 weeks ago and they was riding by on their motorcycles and I told y'all that it's a shame and they get on my nerves. Why one of the little boys got killed Sunday night. I'm not surprised because they ride their bikes around here like they're fucking nuts. Get a hold of your children, please. They don't know any better. A lot of them don't. Just because they 23 don't mean they grown. They thinking like 14-year-olds. Look around us on YouTube. These are old ass, grown ass, senior citizen type bitches. And they doing the most dumbest shit you've ever heard. Teenage shit. What gets me is, yeah, they asking their mama, their sister, their aunt, anybody who they can get money from. It's unbelievable. But what I find interesting is that they all sit around like they sitting on pedestals, right? And then y'all drag people for being fat when you're fucking fat. A lot of these bitches on here are out of shape. Bad bitches don't do the things that a lot of these hoes is doing, and that's a fact. It is what it is. You truly a bad bitch, because it ain't about what you look like. It's about how you represent, okay? Uh-huh. Sure, you can look good, but are you good? Right. Are you depending on other people to support your lifestyle? If you got to ask motherfuckers for bus fare, you should be somewhere shutting the fuck up. If people got to feed you, sit down and shut the fuck up. If you're asking people for diaper money, sit down and shut the fuck up. If people got to buy you weed, sit down and shut the fuck up. I'm telling you, you're out of pocket. That's the problem in our community. We told everybody that they got the right to talk shit about people. Check yourself first. I get sick of hearing fat bitches talking about other people. You fat too. See, and some people fat is sexy. You can meet a round bitch and she's sexy as fuck. And I can meet a skinny bitch and she's not. I saw a girl on here on TikTok talking about why do you men date fat women? Is it because you can't do any better? Mind you, she was a skinny, ugly bitch. The audacity of you to even ask that question. People have a preference and people know what they like. And it is what it is. I may not look good to you, but I see what I don't care about is when women get up. I don't care about anybody who talking shit, but specifically women who want to talk shit about how I look. Bitch, I don't fuck you. I don't care what you think I look like. I'm not here to turn you on. I'm here to attract a man. So as long as my men don't have a problem with me, why would I give a shit about what you think about how I look? When you settling, when you desperate, when you scraping the bottom of the barrel. Huh? Make it make sense. Yeah, the hate is real. A lot of times they see fat women and be like, what he doing with her? Minding his goddamn business. What are you doing? All women get cheated on. Fat, skinny, short, ugly, it don't matter. You can all get cheated on. Nobody's exempt. Period. Me, you, whoever. But all of that, you fat and you this and you fat and you fat. Well, fuck off. I feed me. I buy my clothes. I'll be whatever I want to be. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, the hate be real out this bitch. For real, for real. What he doing with her? He likes the punani, baby. That's why he with her. Ain't got nothing to do with you. And a lot of skinny bitches be out here stanking. How about that? A lot of women don't wash their ass. And that's a fact. Okay? Some of y'all think pretty is everything. And y'all don't be bathing in the morning. Bitches will get up and get dressed and go outside. Hello? No, ma'am. You must bathe every day. I don't care where you're going. That should be a part of your morning routine. Even if you're going to sit on the couch, get your ass up and wash, please. Thank you. Nobody want to smell it. Real shit. Hey, Kamaya. What up, boo? How you doing? Yeah, not changing clothes. They do all kind of shit. I know bitches will get up and put on a full face of makeup and ain't wash their ass. Really? Why? Why? Nobody care what you look like, but you stink. Okay. Funky and shit. Right. Go to the laundry. Wash your goddamn clothes. I'm telling you, I'm amazed at how a lot of people around here do anything. Because they spend a lot of time on here dragging each other about nothing. And it's the repeat drags for me. It's the same shit over and over and over again. Like, are y'all not tired of saying it? Because some of this shit I'm tired of hearing. That's why I don't really listen and watch like that. I got better shit to do. Nothing. Right. I'll sit and look and stare into the sky before I listen to some of this shit. Because I be wanting to drop down and be like, who the fuck do you think you're talking to? Or about? Who are you? It's sad. People don't be having shit. I prefer thick men. I'm more attracted to thick men. Skinny men. Let me tell you something, Miss Cruz. Usually, my dudes are like, skinny, like thinner dudes, basketball, athletic build. But recently, I have come in contact. He not a real thickums, but he's like a bigger dude. And oh my God. I told y'all the dude at the gym said, what's wrong with you? You looking happy as fuck. Yeah, I'm definitely enjoying his time. Oh yes, oh yes, a six pack fetish, uppity. Yeah, I hear that. I mean, they just for some reason they're attracted to me, but skinny dudes like big women. It is what it is. Stay being cheated on. Okay, right? Cardi B always cheated on because it's not about you. It's about the man. Never think when a man cheat on you, it ain't about you. That's their own personal shit they got going on. You could be the best woman in the world. It has nothing to do with you. That's some shit they want to do. Don't take it personal. Just pray to God he keep that shit on the low and away from you. But you can't. Oh, he cheated on her because he's fat. No, skinny bitches get cheated on too. Hello. Yeah, little skinny men love them a BBW. Absolutely. And then they be like, oh, they only date fat women because they got money. Well, I'm glad y'all think that all fat women have money. That's nice. What it is bigger women are kinder. Some of you bitches have been told that y'all are everything and everybody needs to bow down to y'all and y'all the greatest thing since sliced bread, and that's just not fucking true. What up, RJ Supreme? Hey, nephew. Yes, you got to be building on who you are on the inside. Never mind all of that, what you look like. Because I'm sick of seeing the fucking TikToks of motherfuckers in DR talking about how wonderful these women are. Meanwhile, they're basing it on their body shape because they have fat asses. Do y'all know how stupid that is? Like, that is the dumbest shit. Then they come back and then they want to talk about, oh, the women ain't shit. It's because you're choosing women based on the size of their asses, you idiots. That's why. Why don't you go by the size of their fucking brain and take it from there? Are they smart? Can they hold a conversation? Do they know how to cook? Are they charitable? Do they love their mama? Do they respect God? Like, do they have values? That's the shit that matters, not, oh, she got a fat ass. Black man shit, you know? Black man shit. It's really bugged out. Like, I also seen this guy in Africa, and he was asking this African man, and he was like, "Will the behavior of the Black American woman, would that fly here?" But I'm inclined to believe that, first of all, the majority of us behave well wherever we go anyway, anywhere. But those women with that ratchet, nasty, disgusting behavior, here's the thing: they're not going to do that over there because those men are not behaving the way the men here do behave either. You feel me? That behavior works in a ghetto ass environment. But you notice if you take them same ratchet bitches and put them in a setting with a bunch of businessmen, they're going to sit quietly and they're going to behave accordingly. You might get one that's going to do some ratchet shit, but the majority are going to sit quietly and know they fucking place because these men ain't about that shit. They try that with men they can get away with that type of shit from. You feel me? The rapper type, the drug dealer type. And even they don't, those are not their main bitches. They might play with them women, but their women at home are nothing like that. So you got to be careful. RJ, shut up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me read Miss Cruiser. Uppity, I don't. My ex-husband has a six-pack, very fit, but I like an old. That's right, girl. Gerald Levert, smell good, honey. Rub on his belly. Yes, yes, yes. RJ, I'm loving the new energy you got from meeting this Richard fellow you've been talking about. Honey, Richard is great, isn't he? Hey, Gwen. Yes. Richard is awesome. Richard has brought out the best in me, okay? He really has. I'm not gonna front. If y'all don't know, Richard is what we call Dick, but we can't say that on here. That's not appropriate. It's not ladylike. So Rich Dick is short for Richard, so we call him Richard. Richard is amazing. Yes, Richard has brought the spark back into my life. I personally know a lot of my aunties. Absolutely crazy over that man. Ooh, she like Jamaican accents. Okay. Oh, this what happened? Did they let her go yet? I heard they said they wanted her to pay $10,000. The sassy trucker. See, but that sassy trucker. Also, I want to point this out within our African American community is that a lot of what we call ratchet and that that ghetto behavior is mental illness. We put a different label on it, but it's mental illness. That ratchet trucker bitch is mentally ill. I saw how she behaved in Cancun. That bitch shouldn't have been allowed out of her apartment complex. Yeah, Miss Cruiser, Richard. That's the name, Richard, honey. You get you some good Richard in your life, it changes the world. Okay. You start seeing flowers where there were none. What? Yes, happiness. Yes. And it's not about the man. Sometimes it's about you feeling good. Just someone to uplift your spirit. Man hands matter in my world. Okay. I know a lot of y'all out here talking about y'all don't need no man, y'all don't want no man. I love men. Thank you. Miss Cruiser put up this post the other day, and she was at some bar. It said something about older men getting. I just read men, honey. I said, let me get my ass over there so I can look too. That's right. If it's some men in the building, honey, I'm there for it, baby. I want to see. Who? Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with eye candy. There's Mary Jane and there's Richard. Lord. Richard, baby. We need Richard. A lot of these women around here need Richard in your life. If you got a man or a husband and you claim you got at home and you can consistently argue with a motherfucker every day, all day, Richard ain't serving you properly. Honey, you need to get back in business. Get back in touch with Richard, okay? Reacquaint yourself, familiarize. All right, touch him. He needs to be touched because you do. Because you shouldn't be angry all the goddamn time. You're angry every day, all day. You need to be in a state of euphoric bliss all the goddamn time where, shit just bounce off you. You're like, huh? What? Especially if you have a man. Like, that's your man? Oh, there's no excuse for that. No. See, I don't have a man. You feel me? He ain't my man. He's a good friend. And he's putting in work like he's supposed to. Right. Hey, under new management, what up, boo? The men's were seasoned, but they all played instruments and could sing. The bass player had a sexy swag. Girl, let me tell you something, honey. I'm looking for me something older. I'm sick of these little 32-year-old motherfuckers approaching me. I don't really, 32, 30, I don't want nobody in their 30s. Real shit. 50 to 56 is good for me. And then, if he got some real cream, like he could be older. He's set up nice and he respectful and he look good. I'll date an older man. Let's see, I'm 51. If he got swag, because y'all remember that coach for the Jets? That motherfucker was fine and he was like 62. I was like, God damn, he is fine. I would date somebody who got it going on. Absolutely. Absolutely. You got me rolling talking about these grandmas. Listen, RJ, I was thinking about that this morning. I'm sick of the grandmothers out here. See, we get caught up in our community on bullshit all the time. But in what planet are grown ass, old ass grandmothers out here telling the world that they play with their vagina? Who gives a fuck? If you got a toy, use the bitch. We don't care. I don't care. I would prefer you get a real. See, that's another problem. A lot of these women are got these toys talking about they don't need no man. Yes, you do. Put that goddamn toy down and get down to the Home Depot. Get to the Home Depot. Get to the liquor store after work. Brother might be picking up a six pack. I don't know, but that's a no for me. For real, for real. Proud of playing with your punani. Stop it. Y'all too old for that. To be putting that shit out there. To be having young girls think that, oh, you don't need a man. Look at them all. They getting plastic. They plastic in each other and they still acting a goddamn fool. But see, when you got that real Richard in your life, and Richard done rubbed your back and smacked you on the ass and flipped you over and done all kind of shit to you. See, because that toy can't do all that. That plastic is not doing all of that. Richard got your back. Okay. Richard with the heartbeat. Richard with the man hands. Right. Richard got you, baby. Richard can do things to you that you could not even fucking imagine. Fuck that plastic. A lot of y'all is caught up on that shit. Put that shit down. But I was talking to this one dude. He told me, he said, hey, Kim. He said, do you use toys? I said, no. He said, good, because I can't compete with that kind of shit. I was rolling, but it's true. I didn't even think about it like that. But y'all out here getting fake dick. That's not realistic. Y'all really believe y'all don't need a man. That dick is not going to pick up your groceries and carry it into the house. It's just not that plastic thing's not going to do all of that. Yeah, put them toys away, wondering why you can't get with a man. Exactly. And how stretched out and beat up is your puss going to be if you keep continuing to use all that plastic? You don't need that shit. We're not built for that. Fuck that. Get a man. That's what I never understood. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if I was a straight up lesbian, like we wouldn't be using that shit. That ain't what we here for. We here to rub and touch and caress, baby. We ain't doing all that extra shit. We don't need it because I don't want that. If I want that on the reg, then that means I want a man. So why am I here? That's why I said a lot of people be playing lesbian. It's not fair to real women who actually are looking for a committed loving lesbian relationship. You whores are playing games. Right. Y'all go with whatever. Like, bitch, don't know if do you want my brother or my sister? You take both. You know what I mean? How can plastic Richard equate to real Richard with a heartbeat? To me, it just can't. It doesn't. Because afterwards, then what do? You still need man hands on your body. Real shit. Yeah, man. But that's why a lot of women are crazy. I'm telling you. Yeah, vibrating and electricity, girl. And you know they used to have batteries, but now they have chargers. You know how your phone charge? They got chargers. They even got vibrators that vibrate to music. Too much. We are canceling out men. Why? The same way that they're trying to cancel out women, not men, but transgender men. You know what I'm saying? It's a vicious, nasty cycle. But we need to regroup and get back to what shit was. People always use toys. Toys are not new. People been using vibrators. Hello. You can go back to 1952 flyers and shit, and you'll see them advertised in there. They might have they used to call them back massagers. Hello. But now, that's right, Gwen, ain't nothing like the real thing, boo. Hello. And now you got grown old women young, just out here talking about I got a vibrator and I use this and I got that and that. We don't care. It's your vagina. It's old. It's tired. It ain't tired necessarily, but who cares? Keep that shit personal, man. They used to plug it in, girl. I don't know, honey. I never owned one. I never bought one. No need. It's called standby dick. Get y'all some. I'm sorry, standby Richard. Get you some. Get you some. If your cookie good, you shouldn't have no problem getting it. If your cookie ain't good, you need to be home doing your Kegel exercises, okay? Working how to, understanding how to use it and move it, right? You need to be learning how to get that O without the toy. You understand? The O could be mental. The O is where you are mentally. You know, a brother, you got to work with him to get that O. Now, don't get me wrong. It's some bad Richard out there, honey, that you ain't got to do nothing but show up and you going to get that O. But, you know, put in some work. Act like you care. It's, you know, give back. Oh, Lord, putting stuff on the wall with a, yeah, son, can't do it. Putting stuff on the wall, absolutely not a good thing. No, absolutely not. The fakest fuck you ever had. Could you imagine, though, you leaning up against the wall? What about after? Who's going to rub your back? Who's smacking you on the ass? Who's doing this? You got your little toy, but you got to do your own breast work, right? Who's rubbing your thighs? Who's telling you you're beautiful and this is great? Like, what are you doing? Y'all have just like, well, I just got my toy. I just spent 12 hours with my toy. No. Even if you do, you should have some standby there. I'm sorry. There's got to be somebody from the past that want to break you off. Real shit. Everyone can get a maintenance man if they want. No, Miss Cruiser, I used to believe that, but it's some bad cookies out there, girl. It's some stale, rotten cookies out here, honey. Because you got to go to the gynecologists. You can't be letting people bust off and you need to be, you know, there's things you got to take care of the cookie. Because I'm thinking there's some cookie problems out there. Because I'm confused. I'm confused about a lot of things, you know. But y'all, you know, hygiene is not important to a lot of people. Or they think they have good hygiene, but they necessarily don't. Like, you shouldn't be having discharge. None of that shit should be going on down there. But some people, that's normal to them. So, you know, you need to go to your OBGYN. If you don't have one, you damn sure need to get one. Now, I heard somebody on here talking about they ain't going to let no OBGYN look up in them. I just hope you're not having sex. That's fine. But if you're getting your freak on, you need to have your cookie checked, honey. Seriously. No, plastic can't rub your back. Plastic can't bring you a drink. Plastic can't laugh with you. Plastic is not going to text you and ask you how you doing. Right. It's just not going to happen. Fuck the plastic. Get you some real Richard in your life. Hello. Yep. And no, he don't have to be 10 inches and 7 inches wide and circumference. Get you some real Richard with a heartbeat on him. Somebody who give a shit about you. Okay. Somebody, if your car break down, he'll pick you up. Right. So, but y'all just out here just all willy-nilly talking shit about men, using plastic on each other, then judging other women. Then somehow, miraculously, some of y'all end up pregnant from plastic. I don't know how that works out. I'm confused about that or why. It's a lot going on. Yeah, the plastic, the you don't need a man, all men are dogs. Women are taking lesbianism to a whole nother level because some of them are not lesbians. Like, y'all fucking up the game for the real people, the real lesbians who want love, like playing with them emotionally. I've seen it, man. Sometimes I saw this one story and this girl had she had this pink Benz and all this shit. She had a business and she had 3 daughters, right? And then her lover ended up killing her. But when I saw that girl, first, this is before I knew the lover was a lesbian. I thought it was a dude. But I said, I bet you any amount of money she was fucking around with this girl, then decided, okay, you know what? I might want to date somebody else, meaning a male probably. And here we go. You done played with this girl heart. She a real lesbian though. You playing, but you real lesbians need to be careful with these women y'all dating with these children because they're not really lesbians. Some of them, maybe one out of 10. But all of them with all a bunch, they not lesbians. They're bored. They can't get a man. They need hands on their body and they just feel like, well, I can relate to a woman. I don't get along with women in that aspect, so that would not work for me. But it's just a whole fucked up situation. Yes, with soldier. I know what you mean, baby. Yes. Yeah, not getting checked. And bacteria is real. Like you can get bacteria just from yourself in a sense. So you just got to get checked. Yeast infections, all of that. Stop drinking all that beer. Some of y'all eating all that greasy ass food and horrible shit, and it comes through your pores. You an alcohol drinker every day. You eating seafood every day. Your cookie probably stink. I don't know. If I know I'm about to hook up and do some shit, maybe I might. If I was gonna eat fish for lunch today, I might skip it. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Hey, truly yours. Long time ago to stop watching porn. Yep. Really? I bet you it has, RJ. Yes. Corn is a real thing too. People are addicted to that. They said Tina Knowles' husband was addicted to it, but she's an old evil bitch. I don't see her wanting to give him no cookie anyway. She too busy over there with Gail and Oprah now, laying up with them, giving them the cookies. See, and a lot of you brothers need to be careful too. Also, like you gotta, like I tell men, they like some women must. You gotta lick me. You gotta lick me. You gotta lick, 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 lick.